Many users online and in Tesla use message boards noting that there's some interesting panel gaps, some production issues that were noteworthy and not really good for a car that's going to be sort of a big centerpiece of Tesla's sort of product onslaught. So
I think this is just the first phase of the growth story playing out. Monetization that we're seeing on supercharger, eventually what we believe is going to be battery. You look at FSD, that's the golden goose in terms of AI.
All that and more. So let's get to it. I say Jerome's in the house. I say Jerome's in the house. I say Jerome's in the in your mouth. Jerome Powell over there at Jackson Hole doing exactly what I expected him to do, not changing a thing. We will hold interest rates higher for longer in order to get our desired result, which is 2%? Good luck with that. Either way, we're in the middle of the trading day, Friday, and the stock is volatile as ever, but being quite resilient despite Chairman Powell's mixed messaging. Huge, steep drop off after the speech, but after the stock market had some time to digest, we're climbing right back on up. For the week, Tesla is poised to finish 8% higher. Still down for the month, about 12% though. Year to date, Tesla is trying to crawl back into that 100% for the year club, but going back 52 months, Tesla still has a long way to go, down over 20% for the year. As far as my options activity, it has been pretty terrible. Theta is eating away at my options that closed today. We've got stop losses in action to mitigate any further losses, but I am perplexed at how the stock market will behave here in the month of September. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think Tesla stock will rise higher in the month of September or plummet?
With nearly 4 years of development and close to 2 million pre-orders hit, both investors and car drivers have been keeping an eye out for news about Tesla's Cybertruck. And they appear to be in luck given the recent disclosures from Elon Musk, but with some question marks. Let's bring in Pras Subramanian to give us the details. So Pras, what do we know?
Hey, Rochelle. So yesterday, a beaming Elon Musk posted on Twitter a production candidate of the Tesla Cybertruck, talking about this is basically, it means that this is a truck that probably rolled off the line. They're testing the line now to see if it's producing cars that are worthy of sale, and this one not going to be sold to customers, but maybe close enough. So he was very excited here. But many users online and in Tesla use message boards noting that there's some interesting panel gaps, some production issues that were noteworthy and not really good for a car that's going to be sort of a big centerpiece of Tesla's sort of product onslaught. So, even Elon Musk noticed these little flaws, and he wrote an internal email to Tesla engineers saying, quote, "Due to the nature of the Cybertruck, which is made of bright metal with mostly straight edges, any dimensional variation shows up like a sore thumb. All parts of this vehicle, whether internal or from suppliers, needs to be designed and built to a sub-10 micron X. That's very thin." And then he said, if Lego and soda cans, which are very low cost, can do this, so can we. So,
damn, the standard is high. The first few thousand Cybertrucks that come off that line are not going to be perfect. Not by a long shot. But I'll go to the front of the line if nobody wants those vehicles. I'll be willing to take a slightly suboptimal Cybertruck, panel gaps be damned. You won't hear any complaints from me.
Cern here sort of highlighting what's at stake, right? The Cybertruck is almost 2 years late. Rivian and Ford, the competitors, strong competitors already out in the marketplace, and investors are counting on big sales of the Cybertruck to justify that big valuation for Tesla stock. So, that targeted Q3 delivery date for the Cybertruck can't come soon enough for Tesla and Musk fans.
I mean, you figure these are conversations you have to be having before you're releasing these pictures, because people are literally chomping at the bit waiting for this Cybertruck. So I guess we'll have to see. Thanks for that update, Pras Subramanian, there for us.
Justify the huge value. Don't get me wrong. Cybertruck has amazing potential, especially if they can get the production keys down. But this is just an infinitesimal speck in the grand scheme of what is actually Tesla. The evaluation should hinge on whether or not they're able to solve artificial general intelligence and get to full autonomy. I just got FSD 11.4.4, and I should be out there testing it right now. But I'm talking to you. That's where the huge valuation comes from. Being able to monetize the autopilot features and eventually solving artificial general intelligence, you've got a $15,000 shot in the arm for the margins per vehicle.
Welcome back to the Watch List. I'm Nicole Petalides. Joining me right now, special guest Dan Ives is with us, Managing Director, Equity Research, Wedbush Securities. Dan Ives, great to have you on the show. There was a time where you loved a lot of these tech names and they started to falter and people started to question you, and then everything takes off and hits new highs. So you must be feeling a little better about 2023.
Aren't we all, Nicole? Aren't we all?
And at this point now, you know, I had on Hatem Diab from Gerber Kawasaki, and he was always a big Tesla, Elon Musk fan, and he said that a lot of the people calling into the office are just sort of questioning, you know, after buying Twitter, distracted by SpaceX.
Distracted by SpaceX? What the f*** are we talking about here?
That there's a lot of competition for Tesla. I mean, you look at Barron's, they were talking about BYD and the market share there, and Tesla being 4 times behind.
466,000 vehicles sold in Q2. Just a mere 10% worldwide of battery electric vehicles going against the new car sales. There is plenty of room to run. EV market share means nothing. It is garbage when the market share is growing exponentially.
I know you love Tesla for a long time. A lot of people love Tesla. It's been fun to watch the 232. You know, it's a battery company too. It's not just an auto company. Where do you think Tesla's headed?
I think it's Tesla's world. Everyone else is paying rent.
Ding, 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 ding. Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
I think this is just the first phase of the growth story playing out. Monetization that we're seeing on Supercharger, eventually what we believe is going to be battery. You look at FSD, that's the golden goose in terms of AI. And obviously, look, the Gerber team, Gerber Kawasaki team, you know, thought leaders when it comes to the view of Tesla. And Nicole, I think this is the get out the popcorn moment to where this is all heading in this green tidal wave that plays out. But remember, it's not just going to be Tesla. You're going to have success stories like Rivian. You'll have VinFast. You're going to have some of these transformational, the Fords, the GMs, you know, obviously some of the European players. There's going to be many winners in this $5 trillion green tidal wave.
Yeah. And your bull case on Tesla, what's the bull case on Tesla?
We're 350 base case, bull case 400. And look, I think right now, the price cuts, those have worked phenomenally. And we love that strategy, even though 95% of those price cuts in the rearview mirror, you'll see overreactions. But it is hard to argue with what I believe has just been a master poker move by Musk.
Same script from Dan Ives, nothing's really changed. We'll see how long they stick with their base and bull case, 350, 400. My bear case is 364. Base case? You don't want to know that. If you do, sign up for Patreon, you'll get that and loads more. In conclusion, Tesla seemingly tightening the screws on their Cybertruck production team. If nobody wants one of the initial Cybertrucks, please move out of the way. I'll take one. And Dan Ives, bullish as ever. While we wait for the stock market to figure out Tesla's real value, maybe Dan Ives will share some of that popcorn. You know what I'm talking about? Well, that's all I got for you today. Be easy. Peace.